really, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I mean, you have no idea the joy I have to see you live, as you said. And I would like to ask you a few questions. How have you become a therapist?
I'd say before I learned and studied, life's been my school. I had quite a difficult childhood, and by the time I was 14, I already been through abandonment and betrayal and zero self-esteem and depression and all of these wonderful things. And they taught me to, just get on with it and find myself and push me forward. And then also the tough experiences also helped me to really go to the essence, to find out who I am, why am I here, what do I want? And those questions have been pushing me along all my life.
That's fantastic, and it's true. I think everybody who has a message has been through a tough time.
Yeah.
Because you need the answer going deep within, and the more you have those challenges in life, the more it gives you wings.
Yeah.
And my question would be, someone who comes to you and what do you feel that you can give them when they knock at your door and say, you know what, Caterina, I'm not aligned, I'm not happy, I'm not so.
Yeah. So what happened to me has been because of really searching for myself. I went to see literally, I think, all of the gurus I could possibly find. I studied so many books and texts. I studied philosophy, I studied a bit of theology as well. And I actually went to see lots of these so-called gurus. And after a few years, I got sick of all of them because I realized that still I wasn't finding what I really wanted, until one day I found someone who asked me, do you want to be your own guru? And I thought, oh, that's different. You're not asking me to bow to you as a guru, you're asking me if I want to be my own guru. And that was the shift that I needed. And then I went to India, I learned everything I wanted to learn, everything I searched for. And I found all of the answers to my questions. I did find the bliss and what they call nirvana.
So Caterina, that's wonderful, because you understood that actually that you can become your own master.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that's how you could put the puzzle of all your experience together. And
yeah, so what happened then was, that was the pivotal moment when after I've experienced hell and then paradise, quite literally, one day my life was going really well. I was happy, I had a family and everything, and suddenly lots of things from the past resurfaced, and I found myself wondering why is this stuff coming up again? What is it? I've had the experience, thank you, and then I've had the good experience. Why do I need to go through this stuff again? But at the time I didn't know that, we all have something to work out, all of us, whatever's been your childhood. And so I also had stuff to heal. And so I started therapy, and I did lots of different kinds of things. I did dance therapy, movement therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy. I've studied a lot of things to do with the self, and I did lots with the body as well. And the more I experienced, the more I could see all these things actually finally dissolving for good. It wasn't just going from one state to the other, it was actually evolving. And I realized one day, wow, healing is actually evolving for real. And there was something else that it was needed. I felt that there was something. And then one day I found body mapping, which was my last piece of the jigsaw. When I found it, I thought, wow. That, for me, that put everything together. Body mapping is an incredible technique. It uses your body, your senses. The body is basically the physical expression of all our experiences to date. The good and the bad, the ugly and the wonderful. But if you don't know how to listen to it, then you have no idea. And you keep on going around with this body, not even knowing all the things that it's got to say. And I liked it so much, I decided I wanted to train as a therapist. And since then, I mean, you know, I love body mapping because I realized it's a technique where I finally could put together all of the things that I've learned, that I've studied, that I've experienced it. So in my sessions of body mapping, it isn't just somatic body mapping, but it's also, you were asking me before, like how many techniques do I use? Because each person is at a different time in their lives. Each person is different, the way they relate to themselves, to the world. Some people need something that pulls them out of themselves through something simple before, like pre-verbal. So then we use drawings. Other people are really keen with words, so we do therapeutic writing. And with body mapping, I do everything. So often, like today, we're doing a session on myudic drawing, which is something extremely intuitive. What I learned, the main thing I learned is that intuition, what it actually means in the Latin way is tuition. It's like being a girl, like inside all of us, there's yes. all of the answers. So when you are connected to your intuition, you are learning from inside. No one can tell you what to do. People can help you, guide you until you find yourself. And this is what I actually do. I love guiding people to find themselves because I think in each of us there's a guru. It's always there, has always been there waiting.
And you have that talent to see it through a drawing.
Yeah.
Because you have done that for the past 20
yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
So people doing that workshop are going to come out of this workshop after a couple of hours yeah. with really the knowledge of the deepest tissue of their body and their soul
yeah.
that express
yeah.
if I am right,
yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
I mean, what I like as well, the way I work is not kind of pulling hard things out of people, but you know, the body knows, and there's a sense inside that knows how far to go. And if you gently go with it, then things come in their own time, in their own way. And then it's a really gentle process and it works. Because I find sometimes with therapy, what happens is the therapist really pulls you hard out of your comfort zone. And then you do it, and then, you know, then you don't want to do it for a long time, and you go back. Sometimes that happens. And instead, if you guide gently, then it's a really lovely process, and you make steps, you get results, but you evolve with it. So it's nothing forced.
So, Caterina, I would like you to tell something to our audience who is watching us today all over the world. What is your message you want to pass on the platform today?
Yeah, I think my main message is there's no more time. Start today to really look inside, look after yourself, find the treasure is inside. There's nothing else outside. We've seen that now. So please come on all hands on deck.